country right now.
Butters, I'm sorry, but I told you not to Skype me anymore, right?
But Charlotte, I love you. I need you. You can't break up with me.
I have to stand with my girlfriends.
Oh my god. I can't believe they got to you. Those slinky snakes in the grass.
Who?
Well, you know who. The girls in my school. They all broke up with their boyfriends and now they got you to go along with them.
This is a time when women and girls have to stand together.
So then it's true. You're all snakes in the grass. Every last one of you. Oh, Charlotte? Are you there? Honey?
I don't know why you're harassing me. I don't even own a computer.
My name is Dick.
Organita. NSA or Homeland Security.
No, I'm a colleague.
A colleague?
Is there any way to get out of this raid?
Probably know me as Dildo Schwaggins.
Dildo Schwaggins from pussystores.org?
We need to talk.
You're just a troll?
Like, it's the fastest way actually to walk all the way through Nintendo.
Wait, that means I went Protocol Zero for nothing. Oh, shit!
What's Protocol Zero?
Everything's gone! I destroyed my computers, my phone! Why couldn't you just
Do a
say,
little test here,
I know
Miser.
who you are, I'm a troll too! Why'd you have to be so fucking cryptic?
Us trolls have to be careful, you know that.
Look, I'm not really a troll, okay?
Oh, it's gonna pull all this. I forgot about the shadow falling. Hopefully I can die.
That spirit cauldron's so tiny. It's like a little tiny cooking pot.
These are really dangerous times, Skank Hunt. There are things happening in the world and trolls have to come together.
Yeah, that didn't do it. Oh, put me out in 44 seconds. But then I have nobody to summon.
It's not a way of life. I was just
Dusty, you still outside?
That's not true.
Yeah.
I've studied your work. You're one of the best trolls I've ever seen.
I'll part down like 30 seconds.
I'm done with this crap. I thought my wife was gonna find out.
Sorry, I'm late. I got hammered at like 3 o'clock.
The Danish are planning something horrible against us.
It did not stop.
I'm not one of you, okay? I just need to stop.
Guys, I've been thinking this over.
Marshall lined up on the left hip of Fitzpatrick and then went in motion. 0 for 4 on third down tonight. They've averaged 11 yards to go, and that's through the hands of his intended receiver, Quincy Anunwa.
Can you invite me back, please?
Breaking down, but Ryan Fitzpatrick has to make some of these throws or the Jets are going to continue to lose football games. Not a clean pocket, but Anunwa separates, and you have to make these throws. Beautiful route by Quincy Anunwa. Ball's thrown clearly over his head, and you have to wonder, will the Jets consider one of these other quarterbacks? They have enough of them.
There's 4 on the roster, the only team that carries.
So Miser.
2 are inactive tonight. Not a good punt there.
Turns out, for whatever reason, I don't have school on election day.
So you can go vote.
But I was like, what? I've never heard of this before.
Because the world is ending no matter who wins, so it doesn't matter if you go to school.
That is so
then-
true.
The disappointing thing is, if I would have known that, I would have stayed in San Diego a day extra after BlizzCon, because I thought I was like already skipping Monday, and I didn't want to skip Tuesday. But then I just realized, like, wait, why do we have it off? Shoot, I should have stayed a day extra.
You can just reschedule your flight out.
Nah, like non-changeable, non-refundable. I think it's like $200 to change for Delta.
That's expensive.
Thank you.
Well,
But I was like, what? Scoopy there.
yeah.
You ready to become the rank 1 arcane mage on Xavius?
Let's do it.
What?
I can't go inside right yet.
Ah, Strules is in here, I think.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't see group spots, so. I'm out.
Bye. With your your quadruple lust. How is that even a thing?
Sounds perfectly balanced to me.
Yep. We are doing one strat change, and it's major and minor at the same time.
Monday Night Lights. We look back to Saturday. Players from 3 area high schools gathered at the Cardinals practice facility in Tempe for a heads-up football clinic conducted by USA Football.
You'll get to know in a few seconds.
Put them through a lot of different things, obviously. Oh, look at that. Very impressive agility, I think. We didn't actually see you get up or how long that it took.
We're lusting the pole.
Coach has done that every weekend.
And we're skipping the 5th set of ads.
Football teams and high school teams.
So we don't deal with the tree and the 2 extra drakes at the end of the fight. That means Pirates can stay on drakes the whole fight because it's only 2. And that means I can raid bleed and take spears and clear roots the whole fight at the last phase too.
Reaction drill.
And we don't have to deal with that like extra minute added on the fight of just sitting there doing that worthless tree. Where people die to stomps.
You gotta get quicker.
I do.
That means the last phase is going to last like 23 more seconds, but what do you do?
Yes. That's why I was a little afraid I might
You're still going to be on Wisps, right?
something if we try to move too quick.
What do you mean, Wes?
For Mistra?
Yeah.
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 In Arizona.
They do.
Appreciate the Arizona Cardinals for allowing us.
There's still some spirit flask here. Can people make sure you put flask up and take an extra or something? So we're not wasting any.
Where are they?
90s here.
Right
Day to day.
there.
Thank
90s here today. Another gorgeous day.
I don't know how you can miss it.
Trouble again. Good.
It's so big now. There are none.
I took
That
the last one then.
Getting us
Okay, so we're lusting the pole, and the other changes in melee during the first triad stay on the boss.
They're trying to run a draw at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
He is gonna run through.
But the only thing I'm worried about is it might be a little bit too crowded on the boss, but melee, like we're gonna kill the wisps on green and then get back on the boss. Don't worry about the triad.
To blitz. He was a very good one for the Buckeyes.
We're still using 3 minutes on the double triad, right?
Range.
Thought he was a little bit undersized to be a linebacker. He's too
The double triads don't change. Everything stays the same for those. Like melee, we're still killing him before we get the extra set of debuffs.
Pryor up the middle, dumped off to Johnson.
It's just the first,
He got away from Richardson.
just the first triad that like we're gonna keep melee on the boss.
Down, well short of the first down marker. And Arizona will.
That means we get an extra set of debuffs, but it's not bad at all. It's only 1 set of triads.
From Todd Bowles. Watch Calvin Pryor, a safety blitz, and a defensive end, Sheldon Richardson.
So, yep, just less the pull and pew pew, focus on boss damage.
Grab me some stand flasks out of there, manager.
There's a spirit cauldron.
God, there is no spirit cauldron. There's only a sprite cauldron.
Actually, the cauldron's spirit
The
cauldron.
cauldron is for spirits.
It just doesn't get a spirit flask.
I was
Darn
told
your
not to touch
technicality.
those.
Anybody got an extra one?
See?
Look at that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
some-
never got one either.
some on the G-Big. I was thinking all 30, that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, it's gone.
You shouldn't think so. These are
Or-
updated numbers.
There's
Yeah,
spirit flasks in the G You can put
Yeah.
them
In tab 9.
We have a guild there?
in. Yeah, tab 9.
Get your HP pots, get your pots, get everything.
This season,
And then now we can like laugh when we don't make the DPS check and we're bad.
and look at those
Yee.
Got for all that sick new trinket. Spears are gonna be microscopic.
come from 11 down against an Arizona team that doesn't
I wish they were microscopic.
Matt Forte, the ball carrier.
And you have to wonder, Sean, if the Jets
Anything
are
you
good
said
about
involved
Geno
me taking
Smith,
Drakes differently, I wouldn't
somebody
listen.
To jumpstart this Jets offense. Geno Smith, a former second-round pick. We know how he lost the
Alright,
starting
that's really
job.
cool.
An incredible
No, you just have Drakes the whole fight.
punched in the jaw, but he
I'm
has
gonna
the
try and get them
talent
off
to
you
be
for one
wildly
reset, like
inconsistent.
right when the blast
We'll have
phase
to see where
starts. I'm
he
gonna
Oh, we're only getting 2?
Chan Gailey's
Yeah.
offense. They need
Oh,
somebody
cool.
and then
to jumpstart this offense, and they've got 2
you're
other
still.
quarterbacks
It seemed like you still were getting hit pretty hard. So
Oh yeah, I run out of cooldowns eventually.
might have to still put a second healer on you for parts of the last
You see
phase.
Bryce Petty, a 4th-round pick out of Baylor.
That would be great.
It's just warm up pull. Stretch the nerves.
Bulls is wrestling with what to do behind center.
Well, we asked him last night, why do you have 4 quarterbacks? The only team in the league. He said there's a very good reason, but I can't tell you. At some point, you will know why we're carrying 4. Fitzpatrick handed it off. Matt Forte very close to the first down. They're going to mark him down shy by about a yard here, Lisa.
Hey, Sean, well, I talked to Geno Smith about warming up pregame. The first thing he said
many penalties we've seen in the first half.
And then Melee can get back on the boss. Range, get on the stride.
Catch made on the Edwards punt by John Brown.
Melee was covered, by the way. Just to let you know.
I'm thinking about moving to Melee to the Dryad just to help out. More like high mobility.
Jerome Boger
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty filthy.
on TV. You're supposed to belong to the union. Coming up on the Toyota halftime report, Boomer's final drive. He'll be talking about the great Cowboy rookie.
Healer's dead.
Ezekiel Elliott. America's team 5-1.
Yeah. Dude, boss is dead. Fight over.
Did that first set of West have thorns on or something?
And Cam more than a little bit testy.
I don't know why I flopped over all of a sudden while we were airing.
You ate Bramble.
2 timeouts for this Arizona offense. See how they approach this. Backed up.
Yeah, there is thorns.
Leading 14-3. The toss to David Johnson.
The Wisp pile's a little bit close there. I moved it out. Yeah, you can blame that on me. That's the warm-up pull.
Marcus Williams, Muhammad Wilkerson.
Hell, those legs out. I feel good.
Now time to start pre-putting.
Holding.
Don't think it's back.
Yeah, it's true.
Replay. First down.
So, Jorah, can you actually go on the... You got barrel on, Jeff? Or do you
Not right now. I took the Windrush for when we split on the second Wisp.
Can you come on the Triad with me?
Yes.
And
To throw some flags, they had one less rep just like we did, because we didn't get to call a game that night.
Well, that's one way to look at it. I hope these penalties subside.
12 combined. Line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
Can you come on the first Triad with me?
Todd Bowles said they blitz more, and they have.
Yeah.
Palmer got it
Then we'll leave like Orban, Inkin, and Smarkus on the boss. Should be good.
The first down. Again, Marcus Williams and Muhammad Wilkerson.
One thing to do with Calvin Pryor, if he's struggling to cover, blitz him. That's the third time I've seen Pryor blitz.
I almost want to leave one Melee on the second set of Dryades. While it's still on the boss, but like, I want to make that push.
14-3 Arizona.
Here you go.
Monday Night Football.
Real mode.
Experience the thrill
4,
of the Lexus
3,
IS F-Sport,
2,
because
1.
the ultimate expression of power is control. Get up to $5,000 customer cash.
First floor, fun. Second floor, third floor, in-house, 6 day processes. It's poison the children of the dream. We fight and tango the corruption.
Move off that green.
Pretty.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. Alexa, turn on the speakers.
Okay.
Finish the tree. Yeah, but you can... Never mind. Freedom. What's coming? Stack up West. Oh,
What wickedness is this now?
Hey.
Bruce Arians
Triad.
and the Cardinals leading 14-3 in the 2-minute warning first half. They've been great with the lead. They've won 28
That's
games
just
in a row. They've had a lead of 10 or more points. That is the longest streak active in the league. See how he plays it at the 2-minute warning, deep in his own territory. for a first down.
Freedom.
To the tight end, Jermaine Gresham, just his 6th
Get all
catch
in.
of the year. Neither of these teams uses the tight end in the passing game very much.
Fast Freedom.
Great throw by Palmer into Gardner.
Like low for me. Pitching way back. Okay, you're gone. I'm good. I will free myself there. If I freed him to move faster with the slow thing.
Well, tonight with a hamstring injury, Harris started 121 in a row. Palmer dodged the traffic and then threw short of John Brown. Pressure from Leonard Williams and Sheldon Richardson.
And they need Leonard Williams to turn this game around with some kind of great play. They need a sack. They need a strip. They need to cause a fumble, an interception. They have 2 passes intercepted all year on defense. Williams has 5 sacks, a second-year man out of USC. He's been an excellent inside rusher. Somebody on his defense needs to flip the field and set the Jet offense up.
Again, they bring pressure, and Palmer's throw is a duck and almost picked off by Buster Screen. And you mentioned it, John. We talked to Todd Bowles about why haven't you been blitzing. I think he thought they could rush with 4 because of the line, and they needed to protect back end. But now they're trying to blitz in part to create turnovers.
Yes, and this was a crazy blitz. You see Williams at the bottom of the screen beating DJ Humphrey badly, and he punishes Carson Palmer. 3rd down and long. They need a stop, perhaps a quick timeout. Try to get something before the half. And Todd Bowles has blitzed on almost every single play.
They're creeping up again, this time just a 4-man rush, but they put pressure on Palmer, takes the check down to Johnson.
Damage looks good. We're like right on track for the push before it's out of bounds.
They're signaling 4th down. The clock is running.
When do you want second pot?
And now it's stopped.
Probably like the last phase with their cooldowns.
It's not an Arizona first down before they use the timeout.
You don't think we'll need it to push?
We might. We'll see. It's gonna be pretty close, so we might have to like second pot triads or something just to get rid of them.
The reason they stop the clock is there's an injured Jet. Lorenzo Malden, backup linebacker.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed.
Cardinals are short. No, the first down. Malden goes long. Hasn't played much this year, only 17 snaps per game for Coach Bowles.
Children of the dream. Sacred lives, entangle the corrupted.
Ryan Quigley. Physical talent, he's still learning what they want him to do down to down. Marshall in traffic held on with Patrick Peterson draped all over.
So productive, his size and strength has been a winning edge for him for years. That's great concept.
Maybe worth just getting a melee back on her to skip the second touch. I'll like disappear. Freedom.
23-yard gain, just the 4th first down of the game for New York. They used their second time out. They were trying for the injury to Watson.
Freedom first.
49 seconds to go in the half of the ball, midfield.
And a clock stoppage in the 2-minute situation. You can almost picture per diem that Arizona's going to win. Fitzpatrick, who's not a scrambler quarterback.
Right. Freedom strongest. Cypher was. Need slows and stuns. Right. We're on the drive. Saw everybody on these ones.
Got off the snap very quickly, but didn't get to Fitzpatrick, and Sharon Peake on a Clemson spin for a first down inside the 40-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu nearest at the tackle, an 11-yard gain. They come quickly to the line.
Someone needs off.
Yep.
Career long for Folk is 56 yards. That's about what this would be. Trying to shuttle pass. At least for the moment, it's a live ball.
Ryan, just get back on the bus. Get him up. Can you get him up? Get back on the bus. Yeah, rip, bro.
Taking significantly more damage now, it seems, than the other attempts. Well, whenever the last time we did it.
Like, I can't
nothing's different. I'm just getting shit on compared to what it was before.
5 seconds ran off.
I think they might come back on, though, John. They're going to review the play, and I think they're going to try to ascertain if it was a forward pass and incomplete. If that's the case, the clock should have stopped, and there'll be some time back on for New York.
So we want to be able to skip this one? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Take a look at it. We'll step aside.
Okay.
14
Seems like we're going to need to take off now.
on Monday night.
First, there's sharp blades, then shielding lubrication, and cooling, brr, with lubrication before and after the blades. Shields and cools while you shave. Pro Shield Chill from Gillette.
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon, introducing LTE Advanced, powering America's largest and fastest 4G LTE network ever.
And I'm also Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile, also America's largest, fastest network ever.
Oh, you're just repeating everything I said?
You just reading everything I said?
I'm switching to Verizon right now.
I'm switching to Verizon right now.
There's no better time to switch to Verizon. Now get the next-gen network and the best value with no surprise overages. Switch and get 20 gigs and 4 lines for $160, all on America's best network.
Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway ride?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little...
I don't know, the attempt was fucked.
This shane will never make the cut.
I always take the road less traveled. And if the road hasn't been traveled at all, I make my own road. Pave my own path. Build a shower to clean me off with the power of Old Spice Dirt.
Here we go. Pulling in 10.
This just in. Wendy's
5,
announces a new Swiss Junior
4,
Bacon Cheeseburger
3,
as an option with the 4 for a limited
1.
time. With 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink for just $4, the Swiss Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. Now back to America.
Early in the field, fumble recovered by the offense. The clock kept ticking. The question was an incomplete forward pass on the shovel by Ryan Fitzpatrick.
We need to get better at stunning the list or bristles and whatnot. Just they're like all over the place. They're not being slow. They're not being stunned.
Incomplete pass. Quarterback moving forward. Set the game clock. 24 seconds.
It's group up. Freedom.
His best stuff, and James Betcher, the B in Betcher stands for blitz. He goes to blitz. I'd be shocked if they don't bring another one at the clock stop.
More on the tree.
One timeout left for New York. They're on the fringe of field goal range for Nick.
Freedom. 1, 2. Yeah. Stack it for us.
Lined up as if they're coming after some point you have to just do something, right?
No doubt, he's a smart man. We know that. He's got Harvard in his background, but taking a delayed game in this situation, not smart.
Eighth New York penalty for 59 yards. Second and 15, the Arizona 44. Well blocked. Time for Fitzpatrick. Over the head of Robbie Anderson, who looked like he lost interest. Who thought the ball was going somewhere else. Farrell Simon had the coverage.
Oh, Robbie Anderson is the one man on this team that has great speed, but he's very light and quick. In the ex-Seattle Seahawks, Farrell Simon walks in right into the boundary. Jets need somebody other than Brandon Marshall to make a play. James Carpenter, their starting left guard, is hurt.
Riders freedom. West coming. Stack up.
What wickedness is this, Malfurious?
I got him tried.
Tango the corrupted.
Approach.
19 seconds to go until halftime. Third down and 15 for New York, down 14-3.
Bottom of the screen, Peterson versus Marshall.
The corrupted.
Just now out of timeouts, five-man rush, pressure on Fitzpatrick.
Why is the boss way higher this attempt? He's way higher this attempt.
On this one, this is Robbie Anderson. Ball's intended for deep in the slot. Seventh round pick.
Yeah. Right there. 4% off. He was way higher that attempt.
Pressure on Ryan Fitzpatrick. Disappointing series. Penalty kills him again.
Time to augment up and not die to stomps.
To save you.
Makes me feel better. There's a new hole in my drywall from that.
And by Rontez Miles.
And my roommate must think I'm a fucking psychopath because I shouted motherfucker like really loud.
Simon, who had terrific coverage on Anderson, picked up in week 2 after he was waived by Seattle. They
I want
traded for
pictures
Marshall
said drywall.
before the season started. Over the last 3 years, really the best stretch in the history of Cardinal football with double-digit wins. Terrific ownership in place with great stability from Michael Bidwell. Steve Keim on the right. There's Michael Bidwell, the owner, on the left in the white shirt. Steve Keim said, the owner's given us everything we need to be competitive, and Keim and Arians with their staffs have done a terrific job.
What a great battery it is. Be interested to see
Yeah,
what the
I'd say
Jets do
second pots on the boss to push.
to get back in this game. They
Make
get
it
the ball.
consistent every time. That attempt was low DPS, but like augments and
Coming up next, Toyota
I don't. Do you ever use your cooldowns on the boss, or is it like always dryads after that?
I usually pop them on the dryads there. I don't know. I don't know what other people do.
Studios at halftime.
So anything that speeds it up, just will second pot in phase 1.
After the
Before the game,
first dryad dies, one of the two dryads, should we like put more on the boss?
3 hours. 60
Um,
minutes of game time. A lot can happen.
like have the range swap and melee finish it.
Key sequence of the game.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes to explain who won.
I don't know how like once one's dead, like how much of a threat it is at that point.
If we leave the second one up, we're gonna
And Brett
touch.
Favre back to say hello to himself and hello to a fellow Mississippian.
I think we can handle another touch.
So up 10-6 at their own 3.
Yeah, we'll probably like after we kill the first try, we'll probably have range swap off to the boss.
Lucky White.
And then yeah, so just try and think about how you want to put your second pot in phase 1. It can be wherever. It can be on dryads, it can be on boss. Just like try and sync your second pot with phase 1 cooldowns.
97 yards, 33 seconds, 17-6 Cowboys. The game was over. Tom Brady. But
And another last thing, range in the last phase, you're gonna the majority of your time you're gonna be around the red marker in the last phase. The boss is gonna be like around purple most of the last phase, and you guys will be reddish, just anywhere in that area. for reference.
Get the next clear.
I think it's like 24 seconds after you push or something.
So we'll have like 60 stacks or something insane.
Well, it's gonna be similar though, because like the clear isn't right away when you push. You like.
Well, I mean, usually that we get a clear from that tree, right?
Yeah, but that
tree is mega delayed.
That tree is still massively delayed as well. Like he summons the ads and then he takes like 14 seconds to bloom it, and
yeah, I guess it depends how fast you push.
Yeah, so if we push faster, it's going to be pretty similar on the clear. So I don't think it'll be an issue. Here we go. Augment up. Make sure pre-butting point 10.
Eli Manning to Odell Beckham Jr. 66 yards, 222 yards receiving, the second most of Giant receiving history. Del Shopner, 1962. The impurity.
I'll take the first spear of the last phase roll. I'm gonna take the first spear and then I'm gonna get the boss up, the Drake's off higher so he can clear his stacks.
Am I gonna be doing the second spear then, or will he do it?
You will.
Alright.
So if they have like Blood Mirror and Rune Tap and something, trinket.
Oh yeah, we'll see what I can do.
And then I think I can do the third and fourth.
Freedom.
More damage on boss. Yeah, it's not too big a deal. Kill the tree like 5 seconds early. It's so minor though. Freedom.
We are here to save you.
What's coming? Back up. Oh, they're rooted. Why are they fucking rooted?
Sorry, it's Sefu's.
Wickedness is this now, Furion.
Dryad.
I will not lose you, Shango. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Yeah, it rained. We probably have like. Come boss. Freedom.
Just gotta find ways
Which sides? So you get this pool.
Freedom parse.
do it here.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Hello and welcome to the first Big Step. I'm Molly Aram. We saw this after last year's Super Bowl match with Cam West Auburn. A big deal.
Freedom Smarticus. Alright, what's the stack up? Brambles right through the pile. Watch Brambles. Stop suffusing, please. Like 2 times now. Now, like... Yeah. Come on, 2, 0 for 2. Stop rooting them.
Yeah, wait longer.
Please stop with the nonsense. The fact of the matter is that his frustration is...
Try and grab one and it just, the range is too big.
Even one's like fucked because it keeps them out.
Usually like a starts or not.
Just 29th ranked defense, 25th against the pass. You got rookies in your secondary replacing Josh Norman. This man is down 21-0, ties the score at 38, and then has to watch as a defense can't stop anybody.
He's got to lament the fact that inside a corner from last year,
Listen,
you got to deal with what you're dealing with
He's
now.
lamenting a lot of things. Why gloss over things to sit up there and hide from management? How come they can't do their job? He does his.
That's how it's done.
All right, I'm
Quarterback.
Seems like we have we have extra damage on the Dryad. She gets us I can cast off at 20% and then like we don't have to kill her for another 20 seconds. Heck, we could even stack her once the roots fall off. Like, I'm thinking about keeping 2 ranged on the boss instead of the Dryad. I don't think this push is going to be that big of a problem, especially like with second potting and the few changes we made, but like...
Guys, make some room.
Toyota, let's go places.
6:30ish?
This halftime is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome to Sports Nation. I'm Marcel Swiley. Our lucky moment for this week: Kenny Britt's one-handed catch against the Lions. Be part of Pulse of the Nation. Go to ESPN.com, search Sports Nation, and vote. See you next week.
Scorpio, you want to stay on the boss instead of the first red?
Welcome back to halftime. 14-3,
Sure.
Arizona.
You take those thorns like a man.
Good evening, Boom.
Oh, is he thorny at that point?
Yep.
What do we know? Surgery this morning. It was not a full repair. It was a
Should be fine.
of the meniscus. He's
Not really.
resting.
Bye.
He's not
Plenty
going
of
to
time.
play Sunday.
See you in hell.
Landry Jones will start that game, and the Steelers have a bye week after this
5,
week. Then at
4,
Baltimore, I think
3,
people will be hopeful
2,
that he come back
1.
there, but there's no
The
specific
impurity
timeline
must be
yet
cleansed.
how long that will be.
Another starter for the Steelers due to injury. The battle is joined.
Freedom.
There's a chance he's going to face some form of physical here.
Have it more on the tree. Freedom.
Yes, sir. We are here to save
What's coming? Stack up.
sacred lines and tangle the
Always happy to give a public service reminder. David Johnson, 58-yard touchdown. Arizona leading 14-3 at half.
I will not lose you, Shanto.
On this Monday, where in the world is Scott this?
Swap on this breath, Halcyon.
The Jets partners tonight, ESPN.
Sacred lines entangle the corrupted.
Just grab me. No freedom manager. Sorry, it's freedom.
Sacred lines entangle the corrupted.
Miser, can you clear here actually? No freedom, fuck.
Beloved daughter.
Sorry, stack up for us. Watch this stack up.
What wickedness is this?
The brown boys. Okay. Dryads, second pots if you need to or whatever.
Entangle the corrupted.
Chicken. Purge, purge, purge. Purge. Going back over Halcyon. They're too close to the raid. Yeah. If we have to swap there, we have to swap back at that point. Because then they'll be too close to the raid.
Because 2 attempts in a row now, the clear patches have been on the complete opposite side of the fucking map.
Entangle the corrupted. Your nightmare ends here.
Rather than just keep him there, you just want me to grip you and then you can steed back.
What was that? We're back.
Rather than just keep him over there until the next breath, I can just grip you and you can steed back.
Yeah.
The Jets. 14-3. Sean McDonough, John Gruden. When you look at the numbers, it's not hard to figure out why the Jets have only 3 points. 0 for 7 on third down. 8 penalties really.
And the penalties have been on both sides of the ball, but if you fall behind in the down and distance against this Arizona defense in this noise, you're going to be 0 for 7.
So other than stop committing penalties, what can
the last remaining arguments in top one?
Get the ball to start the third quarter. Hopefully Coach Bowles has settled them down. One score and they're back in this game, but they got to clean up their football on both sides of the ball and find some offense. I don't know if he's considering a quarterback change. I know they have 4 on the roster, but they need somebody to spark this offense and get them back in this game.
They had 130 yards.
How's the reflect?
70 of them
Carbon, sorry,
came on 3 completions to Brandon
Not too bad.
It looked bad the 1 second I looked over.
Arizona either. They have the 58-yard touchdown run for the first score of the game from David Johnson.
I guess the healers really feel it, but as a DPS, it slowly withers myself down. It's not really too bad.
I hate them.
They were out of the playoffs for the 5th year in a row. Looking at 1-5 to start this year, unless they can rally in the second half, and they've been a dreadful second half team, particularly lately. Just 7 points in the third quarter all year. And 0 kicks off. Back in the end zone over the head of Jalen Marshall. Here's Lindsey Ball.
Hey, Sean, I asked Todd Bowles how he knows to generate the offense in the second half. He said, hey, we've got to protect the quarterback better. He said the special has to do a better job of recognizing the mistakes and getting the ball off. He's not getting his time. I then asked Bowles if he was considering making a quarterback change. He said it doesn't really matter what the quarterback is. They're not blocking for him. They're all going to get killed. He said we've got to just do a better job of blocking the run.
Certainly helped. Thank you, Lisa. From the 25, Matt Forte. Another question I've had, Coach. Matt Forte
Ready.
30 times in their win against the Buffalo Bills, but the numbers going down week to week for Forte. They're playing a very difficult schedule. Don't forget that. This is the 5th playoff game that the Jets have faced.
That has a lot to do with his struggles, but Todd Bowles said it best. They're just not blocking well enough in the running game or in their pass protection.
Is that you?
Freedom.
Trying to get the running game going, and
Sorry for us.
through the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go. They run right into a cliff. And Corey Peters, who this last season was an Achilles injury, shows some lateral quickness. I will not lose you, Shango. That's impressive. They're down in 9. Gets 0 for 7 on third down. What play would you call if you were Ryan Fitzpatrick? Trips formation. They isolate Enunwa at the bottom of the screen against Cooper. I'd take a good look down here.
Brandon Marshall was in the backfield, went in motion to the left. Just a 4-man rush from Arizona. Fitzpatrick on target, but while Powell could not get away from Dayon Buchanan.
Sorry.
In the middle of that Arizona defense, it'll be a 3-and-out to start the second half for New York.
Buchanan, a former safety, number 1 pick. He's a linebacker, led the team in tackles last year.
Freedom Pass.
A huge luxury for Arizona.
Peterson back now for the 7th punt of the night. Lachlan Edwards.
What's coming? Freedom Smarticus. Watch these brambles.
For New York.
Okay. Introducing the GMC. The next generation SUV has arrived. Now get this based on this 2017 SLE 1
Yeah, I think Range could just get on the boss. Well, actually, Thorns would fuck you. Easy, just stay on the drive.
First, their sharp blade. Then, shielding lubrication. Great vines. With lubrication before and after the blade. Shields and coolers.
Second pause. Hold still, hold still. It's totally doable. Like right there. It's 1% off. Sick! How long until he clears the patch? One sec. Just keep going. I want to see how long until Scenarios does it. Should do the first spear and then it's like 5 seconds after.
Open to the armed forces, the DoD, and their families.
Walls. Well, so yeah, I do this first spear. How big's that point?
Pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without their consent.
Okay.
There's hardly even a puddle. What the heck?
Monday Night Football is brought to you by GMC. We are professional grade. By Benjamin Moore, paint like no other. By NFLShop.com. Get free shipping on orders today at the official store of the
Yeah, I just said on Mumble. Like, we're gonna skip it. We're 1% off.
You want me to hold my clear until after the second Dryad dies? So I can contain the damage for those some seconds?
I just think we need to use the second pot some better on Snares.
did not get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, David Johnson started things off with a beautiful run. He made Aaron Henderson miss, picked up a block from Larry Fitzgerald, and he hit it. Then he had beautiful blocking on a goal line situation. He walked in for his second touchdown, and he comes out of the backfield, and he is one of the best.
Like, what, first Dryad dies at about 2 minutes into the fight. So I'm pretty much like, when I get back on the boss after the first Dryad, I'm going to put my 2 minutes in second pot there.
At linebacker.
Yeah, just fix the damage. The only other thing I can think of is how we handle the Dryads could be smoother, or like cleaner, or something we do.
Broncos at 8:15 next Monday on ESPN.
I mean, you said something about like bringing melee off to kill the Dryad before the second set of AoE things, but I don't know if we ever did that.
Then you run into the problem the more melee you add, the like less damage you have, because the touch goes on and there's like 7 melee with touch. Like, I almost want to take 1 melee off the second Dryad, it's just there's so many melee to get touch. Alright, just do it again. Augment up with like the no augments. And yeah, second pot the boss. Whenever you get like your 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever. Here you go, Pullmanton.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed.
I think I hate is how we lose a lot of damage when we're swifting the wisps. Melee we just like kill the wisp in 3 seconds and we start sitting around doing nothing.
Villains! You poison the children of the dream! Entangle the content! Save you!
Rookie out of Ohio State. Into David Harris. First time since 2008.
No, not ever order.
unbelievable. It's got to be the 9th penalty. It's going to be a post back.
To save you!
That's a good call.
Brett's kind of close.
Third down to extend drive. Can't do that against this quarterback.
Oh, they're super staggered too.
You see not highly penalized entering tonight with the Jets have been flagged 9 times. David Johnson was showing his ability, his patience, his ability to
I don't know how I got hit by one touch.
speed. There's a flag thrown at the end of the run. He got to the 41 for first down. It looks like it's coming back.
Freedom. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Any clear Messi? Just so you can do like quick clear, just shit right there. Good. I go for Wiss. Or just maybe stay until like the Wiss are actually there. Okay. Wiss. No.
On the numbers, it's a hard game to broadcast, but if there's a penalty.
I don't think it's down.
Oh.
Tried.
This doesn't
Yeah.
been officiated. It's not something anybody wants to watch.
Yeah, freedom, sorry guys.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Can I say that? I think the games have
Range, get on the Thorns. I'm so scared of having range talk to the boss. But yeah.
Entangle the corrupted. Starting to wonder if he really actually is coming from Monday Night Football. We can let them know.
Completely drop. Push the Thorns. Temp is completely fucked. Alright, push the boss. It's good. We have like 21 seconds. Second boss. We're going. Alright, I can Smartest freedom.
for the first down inside the 45 before he was sent backward by Jarrell Reed.
One of the things I wanted to see David Johnson improve at was picking up watching.
Should push. What?
That's an area that he needs to improve at. And Bruce Arians is not easy on this young halfback. He is obviously the guy's case a lot, but he has proven tonight he can do everything.
Yeah. Bruce Arians is on just about everybody's case. Has the great knack to motivate players. Very funny, but also very ornery was the word Todd Bowles used. We asked Todd Bowles, what was Bruce like when he was your coach at Temple when you were playing for him in 1983? He said, if anything, he cussed more and was even more ornery back then, which seems hard to believe when you're around BA these days. All or Nothing, that series of which he appears, gives you a good look at his very interesting personality.
Players want to be coached hard, and I think that's a trait that they admire here in Arizona.
No question.
Bad attempt, the tree got fucked. Should blame that on me. So that cost us some damage.
Flag down at the line of scrimmage.
He tackles.
Count how many snaps in a row they might be able to play without a flag.
Perhaps illegal motion.
Illegal shift. Offense. Two backs moving and did not get completely set. 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
You know, some of these penalties, it's just sloppy football. These players, Arizona had a big win Thursday night in San Francisco. Bruce Arians gave them 5 days off to rejuvenate physically, mentally. See how excited those fans are.
Andre Ellington on the field now. They do not have Johnson in the backfield for the moment. There have been 16 accepted penalties in this game. Another New York blitz after the clutch. Oh, boy. A flag. What do you know? Michael Floyd has a catch that may not count.
George, I think it was just the fucked breath that got you.
I don't know, because the thing exploded early and it wasn't mine.
I'm trying to find
me.
the...
Yeah, I displaced it in to reset my stacks, and then I instantly shifted again. And right before I shifted, it put the debuff on me. So I shifted the debuff off immediately and it exploded.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it, I can't... timestamp when you died, it lines up with everybody's. Whatever.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's weird because like that timestamp is when he died, and that's exactly when everybody's debuff faded.
Now 9 penalties, New York 8 for Arizona.
17 penalties?
What the hell's in there?
We have 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
The catch
Cool, here we go.
Floyd was his first
Hold on
of
a
the
second.
night.
So I just say after the Dryads or on the Dryads or whatever, just like second pod. And we need to push the boss there, and the tree will be on the boss this time. We'll have to swap it. Wellington.
Ellington is another good back. He has had injuries the last 2 seasons, but this young man can run it, he can catch it, he's picking up blitzes, and at times Bruce Arians uses Ellington and Johnson to have that set. With Chris Johnson out, Ellington is being asked to fill in for Johnson. He's doing a nice job.
Chris Johnson, terrific player. He's out of the groin injury. A lot of depth. There's Ellington. The only team in the league that's had a different player leading and rushing each of the last 6 seasons, and David Johnson is likely going to make that 7 years in a row with a different leading rusher.
They don't have one go over 1,000 yards. These would accuse Arizona of being a one-dimensional
Watch out now.
than last year.
Sorry, just kidding.
With the addition of Chris Johnson and this young man, David Johnson, this is a balanced offense.
Johnson back in there on 3rd down and 3. They are in field goal range. They find Johnson. Far sideline out of bounds, first down.
More on the tree.
Gently shoved across the sideline by Bruce Carter. Well executed by Arizona on 3rd down.
That's good design by Bruce Arians. Watch Floyd run interference for Johnson. He's going to run interference on Bruce Carter, the linebacker. That's an easy first down. Good design by this offensive staff. First down, Arizona. Using a lot of good skill players. You said General Manager Steve Kine done an excellent job finding players.
Can knock.
I can, but
Good. Good again.
And the catch made by John Brown. Terry McDonald, the Vice President of Player Personnel for the Johnson left.
Rambles.
He's got the size, 6'1", he's 225, he can run, he ran a 4.540. He was very productive in college, put up great numbers. You said he was a receiver and a running back.
I'm gonna relock real quick.
Terry said great character.
I'm gonna need 2 minutes.
Is that man related to you?
Yes, he is. He's my younger brother. He's a huge part of this organization, helping to draft guys like David Johnson. Here he comes. But sometimes you get lucky too, John, as you know. And if people watch that All or Nothing show, they were going to draft Amir Abdullah out of Nebraska in the 2nd round 2 years ago. He got picked 1 pick before him. So they wound up taking Johnson in the 3rd round instead. And they wound up with Marcus Bolden with that 2nd round pick, and that's worked out very well.
Sometimes luck enters into the equation. You never know. One year I wanted to draft Deshaun Jackson, but I took Dexter Jackson because Deshaun went 1 pick ahead.
Best Jackson
now I'm up
available.
here with you.
Well,
The luck went against me.
Jackson available strategy. Sometimes it backfires, I guess. 1st and goal from the 3. Johnson. And I think what jumped out too at the Cardinals, and you see it when you're in their facilities, we were the other day, John, the character, not just of him.
Was that just crazy prox, or is that like a ranging issue or something?
One of 6 children, single mother who spent time in jail when they were in the 4th.
I felt like it's dropped from the thorns.
And he went to work.
I mean, I always stand in basically the same spot like every pull.
Handyman in college, removed his
I guess I can try to stand more central.
in college.
Whatever.
He's an A-plus human being in addition to his football skills. And
I'm also using my time right there because then I'll get another one later. I can phase through 2.
For sure.
And remember, they're doing it with
Which is good, but it also means that, yeah, I'm going to take a beating from those thorns.
That's fine.
Wetzel At left guard, two backup players, and they are smoking the Jets. Double team, excellent work by Gresham, two walk-in touchdowns, and New York is in serious trouble.
All 3 touchdowns for David
Some more augment runes.
Second 3-touchdown game of his career.
There's some untapped one.
Philly a year ago, Catanzaro adds the extra point.
And yeah, I agree with what you were talking about the other day. This fight's just gonna get worse and worse with more gear.
Yeah, like it's unarguable, undeniable. Pulling in 10. Make sure you request.
Comes into this house.
Wait, somebody said the flasks extend each other. Liar?
Do spirit first, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
And then you use a regular flask.
Yeah, okay, so coding. Pulling in 10.
5, 4,
More
3,
people save money
2,
by combining their home and
1.
auto with State Farm.
Yeah, I don't scribble out to like Iron Bark here, just extra careful on you. So we definitely need you to left there.
Invite for a dream. Villains! You poison the children of the dream.
It's your TV.
Take it. Watch out, you're watching the corrupted.
Sorry, at 65%. Can't wait until we get more gear. Freedom.
Cancer. Learn more about
What's
you can help make a crucial catch at NFL.com.
Villains! You poison the children of the dream.
Tonight, in honor of the fight against breast cancer.
resetting?
I might have walked into a bramble or two.
Chandler Catanzaro kicks off again through the back of the end zone.
See if the Jets jump in a 2-minute drill. That's all they can do.
Paulington.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's crazy that we get into 65% that fast. Like, I want gear so badly. Big boss.
What wickedness is this, Malfurion? I will not lose you, Shango. Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted.
You see some of these jets that are open. You got to pick up the tempo if you're Ryan Fitzpatrick. Down 18.
Got more on the tree.
4 touchbacks tonight for Catfield. The line of scrimmage again at 25. Four-man rush from Arizona. Still flush Fitzpatrick.
Freedom.
Down by Kevin Mitchell. 8 of 12 and a first down.
It's a good shot by Fitzpatrick. In the pocket. It's not going to be clean when you're in a no.
Yeah, get iron bar.
Moves to his right. The new works with his quarterback. First down, Jets. Surprised they're in the huddle. Got to get up and get going. Get back in this football game. Trips formation. If it's man-to-man, they're going to work Marshall at the top of the screen. They love to isolate him.
Marshall and Peterson. They've been battling just about all night. That was the first catch of the night for Quincy Anunua, who led them in reception starting tonight. Now Robbie Anderson, the rookie out of Temple, continued to fight and nearly paid a big price for it. Merrill Simon, the primary tackler.
I'll clear path. Sorry, smart screen, thank you. Sorry, screen.
That might be generous. And Marshall says he's a stud, tremendous speed and great hands. He thinks Anderson's going to be a star in the NFL. This rapid pass batted down.
Oh, is there any clear right here or something? Just like quickly move there. There's those patches. Alright. What's coming? Watch this scramble right here. Get in for us.
4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Not a lot of production.
Sorry, screen.
Two offensive touchdowns. I think if you check last year, Sean, I think the Jet offense scored 2 touchdowns in every single game.
That is correct. Ryan Fitzpatrick was well aware of that stat when we visited with him yesterday. Average distance to go on third down, nearly 10 yards. Another big reason why they're 0 for 8 and fighting the crowd. From the 41, 3rd and 6, and they convert on third down.
Scrambles, man.
And Matthew tried to pop it out on the tackle. Gain to the 45 of Arizona. 14 yards.
Nice. Finish our range. Finish the dread.
Tonight, rookie out of Clemson.
Alright, get him off. Second pass. Whoa, whoa. Get the volley up.
Cortez is big, matching the total yet for the season coming in. There's some of that talent they were talking about from Robbie Anderson. The team is an undrafted free agent. He had more receiving yards in the preseason than any player in the NFL.
I feel like people just got off the Dryads there for no reason.
Yeah, like the Dryad stayed at 9% for forever, and I didn't get a single dispel to stack the boss. So I was planning on bringing that Dryad to the boss at 20%. I just stood a 6-second route.
The first down.
Should have called for dispel.
Yeah, you should have, because we're like extremely screwed on mana.
And Fitzpatrick now in the no-huddle offense. Use his experience. Remember, Fitzpatrick, a lot of experience with offensive coordinator Chan Gailey. Played for him at Buffalo.
Ryan has started at quarterback.
Let me look at some locks quickly.
In the National Football League, the record by quarterback is 7 different teams. Whoa! Pete got drilled. Lost the football. Is it a live ball? At least for the moment. Now no. DJ Swearinger delivered a crushing blow on Teron Pete.
Take a look at this at real speed. Totally legal. Swearinger with his right shoulder. Left side of your screen. Down comes Swearinger. He read it all the way. That's good football. And at a clock stoppage.
So when that tree spawns, Wally, you're not in range of any healers, so you need to try to be a little closer.
Officials just now as Peak tries to walk it off.
Hey, can you second pot? Like,
And there is. They're going to look again.
Come on.
Number 32. For spiking the ball in the field of play. 5-yard penalty.
There was a really big chance right there when we were trying to make the push.
You see the man in the blue hat is part part of the concussion protocol, getting a good look at Peak. Let's hope he's okay.
I can't think of any more way to like get more damage. There's small stuff like we take another set of stomps from the tree, but that's just suicide. We can leave the tree up for an extra like 20 seconds, 25 seconds.
Officials have stopped the clock. There is not a flag on the ground.
Other than that, like, there might be some better management of the Dryads, but I can't think of what to do differently.
Monday Night History.
Crowd still doesn't like the penalty against Tyrann Mathieu for spiking the ball after the last play.
I hope 1 in 10.
There was a question regarding the correct
4,
down. It was a dead ball play.
2,
Second
1.
down.
The impurity must be cleansed.
Second down and 5, and the Jets protect. For Chandler Jones, bottom of the screen, Robert Golden at Marcus Golden at the top of the screen. Got one loose.
Short pass, incomplete for Jalen Marshall. Dayon Buchanan there to blow it up.
Some of these throws have been telegraphed. A lot of these big hits.
The only thing I think of is Melee running out to the west a bit early. Just sitting there waiting for them. You hit the boss for like 2 more GCDs before getting in.
Break on the ball, and collisions are inevitable.
Smart this.
Noisy homecoming for the Arizona native Ryan Fitzpatrick. In need of a big play and has one, and Jalen Marshall tackled by Tyrann Mathieu at the 17-yard line. First down, New York.
And Tyrann Mathieu returning to his nickel corner position. Still a little rusty. We are here to save you. Now with a nice release. Good ball placement by Fitzpatrick. First down, New York.
What's coming?
For the shoulder injury, it's his first catch of the night. Trying to set up a screen again. Flag down, ball batted down. Intended for Bilal Powell. Chandler Jones in the face of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Brian Winters, the right guard, missed.
I'm dead.
Inflicted upon himself on a headbutt the previous week.
Lady had a penalty in the red zone in the first half.
Don't kill the Triad. Please don't kill him.
Judge winners here in the third quarter.
Now I have to fix this problem too?
Can't really fix that.
All the penalties.
10 against New York for 83 yards. First and 20. Then just a 4-man rush. Fitzpatrick far side, incomplete. Intended for Jalen Marshall. Looked like he might have mistimed the jump slightly. Here's Lisa Salters.
Well, Sean, Jets receiver Sharon Peak is headed back to the Jets locker room for further evaluation. The good news appears to be at least he's jogging back to the locker room, so at least that's a good sign. Sean?
You got to make these throws, Sean. I know the protection has been up and down tonight, but when you get a guy wide open, you got to make those throws. And Fitzpatrick knows that.
On second and 20, another 4-man rush, and the catch made by Anunwa over the middle. Wrestled down by Tony Jefferson, safety out of Oklahoma.
Tight window throw that time. And Anunwa came in with more catches than any other receiver on this Jets football team. Does a nice job protecting it on impact. Good throw that time.
Our logs bugged because like Death Note and Warcraft logs aren't showing any forbearance, no lay on hands.
1 minute to go in the third quarter. Monday night.
Like at all the entire time?
From
like all attempts.
Bad attempt right there. Like died without forbearance stuff and don't see any lay on hands, cast or healing.
No,
Just
because
chill.
if I use my cooldowns right there, I'm going to die later on in the fight. Like that's the moment the second Drake spawns. If something's fucked right there and I have to use like lay on hands or shield wall, I'm gonna die later on in the fight 100%.
Yeah, but that's better than just saying, oh, I'm just gonna die. Like, you're chilling at 13%, it's like, oh, let's use lay on hands rather than throw the attempt in the trash. Yeah, you need it later, but let's keep the attempt going. Don't just let yourself die.
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic ride control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh?
Yep, per second. This is the new 2017 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision
on him after like the last phase.
brand new 2017 GMC Sierra. And get nearly
So it should just get easier because there's always 2 Drakes.
Yeah, and then he has 2 healers.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Yeah, we can win, so
I got plenty of time.
let's do this. Stop on plays, just using my body.
5,
As soon as we get the pre-pot, as soon as we get the stack clear in the last phase, then Fires gets a second healer.
NFL 17. Ready for everyone. I have purified they fight for much, and it starts only on NFL Network. Sacred lines, entangle the corrupted. Face Todd Gurley.
Interception of the year by Fitzpatrick. 4 of them in the red zone. That's also the most in the NFL. This one's a killer.
Down the side. Entangle the corrupted. Perhaps if he has a little bit more time, he can give David Marshall a chance. But he has been known to give
Have it more on the tree, just a nudge.
stares down Marshall. It's exactly what Arizona told us in the Kentucky game. We know where he's going on third down. We're going to read his eyes. This Jet offense in the second half.
What's coming?
Hasn't been able to show.
No touchdowns, 10 interceptions in the second half this season for Ryan Fitzpatrick. David Johnson.
Lead on the drive and nudge.
Near the 15-yard line. Swearinger the interception, 5th of his career. His first came against Carson Palmer, his quarterback teammate. Houston in college this year.
There's another free agent acquisition that Arizona has brought in.
Where's Kaiser?
Huge contribution. Swearinger was in Tampa. He was in Houston. He just had a huge hit on Durante. He intercepts some
Secondary route.
You put these players in this environment with this veteran leadership, this head coach, people take off. It's a credit to them.
Starting to look like the team that won 13-3 last year and played in the NFC Championship game. End of the third quarter, Monday Night Football from Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals comfortably on top.
Ohio State survives.
Will this be a signature moment in Penn State's season?
Ohio State, Penn State, Saturday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC.
channel.
There you go, Orvin.
Managers.
Watch that.
Link to youtube.com.
That is the equivalent of brambles. That sums up the whole fight. You put that in the kill video. Serious, that's like slap Bramble on that Halcyon and put that in the kill video. That's incredible.
Sean McDonough, John Gruden, Lisa Salters, our producer Jay Rothman, our director Chip Dean.
Ooh, it's gotta be a terrible way to die where you literally get toothpasted.
Delighted to have you with us from
He also stops the moment he kills him. Like, couldn't stop sooner. He's like, no, this is where I have to get out.
Defensive coordinator.
Yes.
This Jets down 21-3. Looking at their fourth consecutive loss and a 1-5 start unless this turns around in a hurry. Carson Palmer and the catch in traffic made by Larry Fitzgerald. First down as he worked his way to the 26.
The Battle Res Bramble thing is if there's any brambles from where your body is and where you rest to, you'll trigger them.
He's maybe the one guy that could break the great Jerry Rice's receiving records because he's ahead of schedule. I keep hearing how he's thinking about retiring. I tried to just remind him he's still one of the best. Don't even think about it.
And he poo-pooed those reports from earlier in the year that he was thinking about retiring at the end of the year. He still enjoys playing. He's in great physical condition. Trouble with the snap for Palmer. So he just goes down to the ground.
5, 4,
Larry Fitzgerald today, 33 years, 47 days old. And he has significantly more catches than Jerry Rice did.
It's the uncommon work ethic that gives him a chance. If you're a young receiver, get off the couch and work as hard as these guys. And when I see Fitzgerald practice,
Yeah, you see.
as hard as Jerry Rice. He does an unbelievable job competing. He does all the little things, and that alone is going to give him a chance to play until he's 42 if he wants to. If you see Larry Fitzgerald, encourage him to keep playing. I love watching him. I know you do too.
Yep, no greater ambassador for the game. The ultimate gentleman and man of character. Juggling catch in bounds for John Brown.
Both of these great receivers complement these young receivers. What a catch by Smokey John Brown. I think he completed the process, Jerry. Let's hope there's no challenge. But you know, when you go back to Rice and Fitzgerald, it's the little things they do. They make so many plays without the ball, as blockers, as clear-out guys. Pleasure.
On 1st and 10, Carson Palmer forced it down the field again to John Brown. Another one of those finds by the Arizona Scouts out of Pittsburgh State. And another first down. 12-yard gain.
Good timing pattern, and John Brown on these outside breaking routes has really done a great job walking the chalk.
I'm talking about what Steve Keim has done 2 years ago. They had the 20th pick in the draft.
Yeah, more decent.
Like Dale Buchanan, they had heard scuttlebutt. Most people
10.
thought he was a second-round pick, so they traded backwards 7 picks for the 27th pick with New Orleans.
Maybe he played a real class that does real damage.
You
gave me the okay.
Johnson obviously in the 3rd round a couple years ago, which then they got John Brown. They traded back the 7th pick, got Dale Buchanan, and they got an extra pick from the 8th pick, which they used to get John Brown.
Besides, they last seconded nerf DK.
Don't worry about the DH coming. Thanks, Shu. Thanks, Schumann.
He did lose the bet. Like the exact item you called out to.
You still doubt me 5 tiers later.
But you haven't got me a Titan Force in a while.
Smarticus.
Protection, Buster Screen is at 4 penalties tonight. He's a nickel corner. He's a man that needs to play in the slot. And he's pressed into
More in the trade nudge.
injuries and things that have happened here, and he's had a rough night tonight.
3 receptions on the last 4 plays for John Brown.
Smarters.
Yes, Sonaris. We are here to save red vines and tangle the corrupting battle in joy.
What's...
21 to 3 Arizona.
Who's setting it?
I dipped into a bramble. Trying to clear it.
16 years since I I've seen hustle, perseverance, and heart. I've seen a bowl of cotton that's anything but soft. Some grit. I call it.
Aiken's one of my followers now. I've converted him. He is a disciple of manager.
Were the judges right in saying we're the best?
Go get me an 895 relic. Or an 895. What's that trinket?
Spell
From Halls.
because it's brewed different.
Aiken, what's your what shoulders do you have other than those?
She always told me, I don't care if you turn out to be a great athlete or whatever, but you need to make sure you get your college degree. Sometimes I call the house just to hear her voice.
Hi, leave a message after the beep.
Hey Mom, this is Larry. I just want to let you know that I fulfilled the promise that you held me to. Love you.
Alright, we're gonna take you for the tour. First floor, bun. Second floor, 2 patties. Third floor, penthouse, 6 strips of bacon, sesame seed roof. Sunset.
Try the new Bacon King with a half pound of beef and 6 strips of crispy bacon. It's truly the Bacon King, only at Burger King.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Goodyear, tires chosen by experts for superior performance. Goodyear, more driven. And by the new Bacon King sandwich, 6 strips of crispy bacon piled atop a half pound of 100% beef, only at Burger King.
Come on, it's Blackhand. It's literally Blackhand. You get to the last phase and you just do walls. I will carry the roots, I will carry the spares. I will do everything, just dodge walls.
On the move, 1st and 10, leading 21 to 3, and Carson Palmer hit by a blitzing Bruce Carter. He got it off.
Stacks are chilling. There's no thorns, there's no ads. It's literally just tunnel the boss for 90 seconds and he dies. Or 100 seconds.
Bottom of your screen, huh?
Rolling a 10.
That's a big hit.
4.
John, you talked before the game about the big concern for
1.
Arizona is the patchwork offensive line. They're without their 2 starting guards, Evan Mathis and Mike Rapati. John Wetzel, Washington, left and right guard, respectively. No sacks against Carson Palmer tonight against the Jets team that's blitzed a lot. And here they come again. Quick throw, off the hands and incomplete. Jermaine Gresham couldn't hang on.
This is what Todd Bowles does. He is going to all-out blitzes. These aren't single-backer blitzes. This is jailbreak blitzes. They're bringing everybody. Palmer has gone down on back-to-back snaps. Jordan Jenkins, rookie out of Georgia. 3rd down and 10. I'd be surprised if Bruce Arians doesn't keep some people in
Tree's 5.
You keep Johnson in. Give your quarterback time.
Where's the brambles?
He's been protected tonight. He's been in complete rhythm.
West Gray. Snag it.
Technology to help him become a better quarterback. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of resources to use a system called Striver. Both of these teams do to help the quarterback.
Lowest damage ever on this.
David Johnson. And you like it because you like gadgets. And are you going to be able to talk? You want me to hold your headset? Because you have to put on this is quite a contraption here. All right, look at this.
Sacred lines, die corruptor.
You look through your eyes and you see the defense just like you're there. You're in your house. You're watching TV, eating popcorn, and you're watching the game.
Breaths. Oh, that's literally wipe 159, and we still had breath dust. I could be wrong and the Drake was in the wrong position, but it looked like it was in the right position.
And he's out of bounds with a first down.
He was about a yard off.
Like, the Drakes looked fine.
They have them all over the place. And
60 wipes overdue, and we're still dying to breaths.
Apparatus that you had on, you basically see, Carson Palmer can see what he saw when he was at practice, but he gets a look at the coverage. He said he even can review his own mechanics. Striver, it's a terrific system that these quarterbacks use.
Most importantly, players all learn differently. Some of them learn off the chalkboard. Some of them learn off the film. Some need walkthroughs or demonstrations.
Can we stack up for those Wests or something? Get them more stacked up? That's like the worst. Yeah, that's just really bad.
Good for Arizona for providing the technology to help them.
Orban, can you tell me when they come out with like the full party strat where you just tank scenarios in the water and get no mechanics?
I believe you're the one that pays attention to strats.
Technology.
I'm gonna check the league, please.
I mean, he whined. There's that one attempt where he wanted to go into pool party.
And I am so happy to see Floyd.
And then we don't get any ads.
Come through. It's an excellent.
You just tank him on the red marker.
Floyd, I think, is going to be
With the purple.
X factor for Arizona. Smokey John Brown. You have Fitzgerald. If this young man regains his playmaking and his confidence with David Johnson running the rock, look out.
Question is, did he have possession in bounds? And they are going to redo it. As all
Here we go.
plays are reviewed. Carson Palmer thinks he has his first touchdown pass of the night. We'll find out if that is correct after this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The impurity must be cleansed. Attack the corruptors! I have purified.
Remind me to relog after this one.
Deceiver, you corrupt sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Passion tree.
Is that you, Teroshan?
Spargus.
Yes, Cenarius. We are here to save you. We must
What's coming?
nightmare. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. Let the nightmare be cleansed. Defiler!
Back in Glendale, Arizona, Bruce Arians, Michael Floyd. touchdown of the year for Floyd.
Balls. Spartacus.
That's what they've received in the past from Michael Floyd.
Paris.
Carson Palmer's leg.
Sacred vines.
Meanwhile, Geno Smith is loading up on the Jets sideline. Chandler Catanzaro has the extra point. It's 28-3. Will Geno get into the game? We'll find out right after this.
He's foul. Spartacus. That's fine. The West coming. Watch the scramble. Come in for us. What's this? Scramble is. Watch it. Finish these West. Come, Giants.
Not clear.
You are or?
Cannot.
Click. I got next off.
Heineken Light makes it okay to flip another man's mood.
Your nightmare.
Award-winning Heineken Light is the best light beer you've ever tasted.
That's true. Probably gonna die here. I'm behind you, Carol.
Yep. Their breaths were staggered 10 seconds apart.
Sportscasters get carried away with the instant replay. Get more choices.
For sure pushed him that time.
Yeah.
He's super low.
We have so much time. Holy shit. Like everybody is dead and we still have 10 seconds to do 4% right now. We would have pushed him by a mile. And then we just need to do that like 2 times to see the last phase in GG. I just needed to figure out how to fix this virus problem now.
Sundays at 11 on ESPN.
NFL Ticket Exchange, 100% verified, authentic NFL tickets.
This is great, thank you.
Always nice to meet a Bronco fan.
Do you want to tank the Dryads first? When the double Dryads come out, I get the Drakes.
With his helmet on, he's been warming up.
Relock. I'm thinking after we do the with Swifty, if you go straight for the Dryads and I can take the Drakes off you right away.
What, are you gonna hold them like the whole time or what?
I'll hold them for at least like a minute. Maybe you take the first spear of the last phase. Or could do that. Yeah, like it's and that because there's time. Like after we switch you the Wisps, you got like 5 seconds to pick up the Dryads. So it's just like when I'll be like stack up and I'll be like, hey, swap fires, and I throw it on my statue and AoE taunt them both off you instantly.
There's just some attempts where I burned through everything. Like there, I burned through absolutely everything I had. Even with cooldowns, I'm still getting fucking destroyed. And I'm not sure if it's just a string of no blocks or parries, but I just get shit on even with cooldown.
Sometimes we just get bad RNG with the roots chasing me, and I can't heal on the run.
So I would say you do the Dryads. You do the Dryads and reset. Okay, so so you're usually you like I don't know if you've seen it, but like we tank the Dryads here on red. That's about where I am.
We're
and then
second explosion, right? We swap. And second wisp.
Yeah, like we're gonna stack up for the second wisp on green, Swifty him, and then I'm gonna straight like it's pretty much gonna be alright. Kill the wisp. I'm gonna drop my statue, boom, taunt him off you, and you're gonna run straight to red and pick up the Dryads. Then I'll have the Drakes at this point, and you'll have the Dryads on red. And as soon as the Dryads die, you need to reset your stacks. There's going to be a puddle here on red. And once you reset your stacks, if you can come back and get the Drakes off me shortly after. They'll give you like, I don't know, 40 seconds of Dryad tanking to let your stuff sort of not get hammered. It's not going to be much, but hey, it might fix it. Give you like a minute off the Drakes.
Home tonight to New York.
You could maybe stay longer. The only reason I want to get back there as fast as possible is so I can start clearing. You might be able to clear too.
Yeah, I mean, I think I should have bubble up at that point. I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, so
He is throwing the football.
the first spear's for a while, so I think what you could do is you do the Dryads, you reset, and then you clear, and maybe like however long you need, like 20 more seconds, and coming out and get them off me. You'll have to do like 1-by-1 taunts, but whatever, that's fine.
Completions have some success and move the Jets.
Started all 16 games as a rookie in 2013. Started 13 more. In his second year, got in only one game last year.
What do the Dryads hit for? Like significantly less than the Drake?
Yeah, they're still noticeable, but like it's not Drake quality.
And reached the 48-yard line.
And you have healers on you.
Oh, yeah.
You have 5 healers, so they're healing the rate, but yeah, probably won't die.
2 games remaining against teams that were in the playoffs a year ago. Both of those games are against the New England Patriots.
You're just gonna have to be a little bit fast. Actually, I can get it off.
Fuck it. Trying to get the first down. They're not gonna give him the mark, and Deo and Buchanan right there to make sure they don't.
Stretched for that first down.
What time does it switch happen?
Right after the Wystic's blood, second green.
So I still get Paris's whatchamacallit?
Spell wording.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fourth down and short. Remember the
Dang it,
Jets
I
do
want
not
my
have
statue
a
for the
great
Wisps. No, whatever.
Look for the quarterback sneak. Not from the shotgun.
Here you go. I'm gonna pull in some. Oh, the sick damage. It was so good.
Powell has the
We would have pushed like 11 seconds on the timer.
Well, John, our Adam Schefter reporting all day long on our NFL programming during the day that the owner Woody Johnson is getting very impatient.
60 frames per second. Here we go.
Rebuilding job. It didn't look like it last year when they won 10 games. This is a big surprise and a big disappointment. And now you have a quarterback question on top of it. Likely to be a 1-5 start. Robbie Anderson. What do you do going forward? I mean, you're 1-5. You're almost certainly not going to make the playoffs. So you want to keep him beyond the end of his contract at the end of the year.
Rebel from me, I'll be in.
Clearly, you have Ryan Fitzpatrick on a 1-year contract, and you have to see where these young guys are. You got to start preparing for your future. Get these guys some reps on the practice field. That's what drives me crazy. This is like the bargaining agreement. There's no reps for Hackenberg. These two guys are just sitting over there in street clothes. They don't even get to practice during the week. I've got to find out about Smith. I'm not letting a good player at that position walk out my door without
Tree on the tree.
And Fitzpatrick has had 6 games. I know he's played a very difficult schedule, but Smith is a better athlete. He's got more arm talent. And he's in the second year of Champ Gailey's offense. I want to see Smith. Yes,
He's 4 out of 5.
What's coming soon?
Down in 3, 2 out of 12. The Jets tonight on 3rd down. Contact made by Alex Okafor. And the Jets on the fumble. Ben Ijalana, the right tackle. John Smith's fumble after Alex Okafor knocked it out. Backup linebacker out of Texas.
Well, you got a backup right tackle. Giacomini not in the game. Ijalana, who really didn't play at all last year.
Sacred vibes.
No matter who plays quarterback.
Tango the corrupted.
With that protection. 4th down and 11.
That counts as a sack. It's the first sack of the game.
How offset is that?
15.
About 7 seconds.
5 seconds.
Pick up yourself.
Probably not worth salvaging. Oh, Bramble death.
One timeout.
Sacred vines. Entangle the corrupted. Your death fortifies the dream.
Cardinals in save their season mode. We'll see if they can do that and see after the game with post-game. Also, the Indians trying to take a 3-0 lead on Toronto in the ALCS. That and Louis Riddick helping out with the one big thing. Will they make PI reviewable?
10.
We hope you'll join us next Monday night from
5,
Denver.
4,
Brock
3,
Osweiler
2,
returns to
1.
Denver as the quarterback of the Houston Texans. He'll have to deal with Von Miller and the rest of the Super Bowl champion Broncos. 8:15 Eastern. Starts at 6 with Monday Night Countdown served by Applebee's. 4th and 11 New York. 4:27 to go. The Jets down 28-3. They're at the Arizona 47. Here comes the Cardinal blitz. Geno Smith. Tight spiral. Intercepted by Tyrann Mathieu. Flag down on the play, and Mathieu is out of bounds back at the 38. They're going to bring it back at the very least because he went out of bounds, and we also have to figure out the flag on the far side of the field near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it great to see the Honey Badger back, though.
Brambles, come on and watch yourselves.
A serious injury. Let's see how this unfolds.
Smargus.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
And where do you go with the football? We have a round pick out of Clemson working against Tyrann Mathieu. I like Matthew's eyes. They fight for us. Arizona has completely dominated the Jets. And I don't know that it matters who plays quarterback.
Tyrann Mathieu, first team All-Pro last season. 4th year now out of LSU. Again, we talked about assembling a team. John on a quarterback. Carson Palmer hamstring is Tyrann Mathieu, great talent. A lot of people think he's the best safety in the game now. Character issues in college.
Smargus for him.
Not only has he been a model citizen here, he's one of their team captains.
Okay, just well. First freedom.
Took some hits on those last 2 drives. Big hits.
Bruce Barber got him the first time, and
Let's go.
that's one tough quarterback.
Smargus. Quickly. What's coming?
Carson Palmer.
So it'll be in like 6 seconds first. Can you just start heading over to the triads?
Yep.
He's found the right offense, the right coach, and the right...
Careful on the triad for it. The first can do it.
Bruce stands pass deflected. It's that kind of night for the New York Jets.
I gotta get clear.
I gotta try it over here first.
I'll head over early. Next time.
There's one loose.
Yeah, I got it.
12-yard gain.
I'll head over earlier next time because they're pretty spread out.
That's my bad also, I felt full breath. Just freaking out about the triad.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
It's your buddy of 33 years. You're a father figure, Bruce Arians.
And we're not gonna make the push.
Cleaving drive.
Yeah, would make it if that was better. Right after the breath, I'll head over next time. There's no reason not to.
Way too many melee got it too.
We still have time. We so easily get the push now. At least that's fixed. At least like the past 2 or 3 attempts, the damage is fine.
When the sun goes down.
Tropic Cauldron Dispo.
Look at all these purchases you made with your
Where's my
airline
cauldron?
credit card. Hold on. You
Here
only
it
got
comes.
double miles on stuff you bought from that airline?
It's your
Let me
class
show you
and
something better.
I'll be right back.
One Venture card. With Venture, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. Not just airline purchases. Every purchase, everywhere, every day. No, really. Double miles on all of them. What's in your wallet?
You say crazy, I say crafted. You say savage, I say practice. Crazy, crafted, savage, practice. Let's run that whole thing back. You say unbelievable, I say achievable. You say incredible, I say inevitable. Unbelievable, achievable, incredible, inevitable. Let's run that whole thing back. Carbs to compete, electrolytes to replenish.
Jerron Brown helped off the field. Hit by Marcus Gilchrist on the catch.
For a lot. And we need to be more active in showing the girls we respect them. There's a big girls volleyball game tonight, and we should all go and show our support. You really think that's gonna make a difference? I do. We need to show the girls that all boys aren't the same and that we are willing to change. Well, why don't you shut the fuck up, Cal? All I've been hearing about the past few weeks is how this is our problem. How boys need to change. Well, I'm getting pretty sick of it. Everyone else seems to be able to be proud of who they are, but not us. And then we got Uncle Kyle here telling us the girls are right. Butters, this is a war on all of us. You want to listen to Uncle Kyle? Go ahead. Pretty soon they'll be locking us all up. And don't think you're safe either, Tweet and Craig. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you aren't looked down upon for being boys. The world wants us all to feel shame just because we were all born with wieners. Butters, you need to calm down. No! We tried doing it your way, Cal. We tried doing what the girls wanted us to do, and where did it get us? Nowhere. Right! It turned us against one of our own, that's what it did! What happened to Eric Cartman is the girls' fault, not ours. That's true. I'm done feeling guilty. I'm a boy, dagnabbit. You know what? I'm proud of my little wiener. Mark my words. The moment is coming when you all need to decide. Are you with your kind, or are you with Uncle Kyle?
Gerald, you've been sitting at the table for 3 hours now. You okay?
I'm great. Totally good. Just sitting and doing nothing. Is there a problem with that? Is there a problem with wanting to sit and just be? Is that illegal now?
Not at all, Gerald. I'm sorry.
I'm totally happy. I'm happy. I don't need to do anything to make me happy. Fuck!
Well, I know you said your computer was broken, so I went ahead and got you something. Here, it's your own iPad.
No, I'm good. Get that away from me.
You don't like it?
No, sorry, I love it. I'm just swearing off electronics for a little bit. Or maybe I could get on a couple of message boards. No, I'm good. I don't need it.
Gerald, what's going on?
Nothing, Sheila. I'm fine. I'm just trying to make some changes, and less electronics is part of it. I'm sorry, honey. Everything is okay. I promise.
Okay, Gerald. I'll make us some lunch. Oh, did that guy outside talk to you?
What guy outside? What the fuck? Go away. Go. Go. Go away. Go.
Welcome, students and parents, to tonight's matchup between the South Park Cows and the Buena Vista Demons.
Dude, this is any of the boys I got to come tonight? Yeah, this is a pretty sweet turnout. This is exactly what we needed. Thank God people listen to me.
And now, please sit, stand, or kneel for the national anthem.
Holy crap, dude, look at Butters.
Son of a bitch! Ah!
Gerald! Hey, come on in. You're not alone, bud. We're all facing the same struggles and trying to do something about it. Anyway, please continue, Richard. Well, like I was saying, I've been addicted to member berries for about 2 months now. It's okay, man. You're not alone. It's just, membering is so much more fun than thinking. I want so bad to go back when things were good. When I was a kid, like the 80s and the 90s, and things made sense, And that's how we got here to this very member berry election.
What is this?
What have been your struggles with member berries, Gerald?
I don't even know what a member...
Michael, are there member berries in your pocket?
Oh, remember Carillion Corvette? I remember Carillion Corvette.
Nope. Anyway, Gerald, what has your experience been?
I don't even know what member berries are. Gerald, come on. The first step towards healing is admitting you've got a problem. Yeah? Well, you've got a fat pussy, and you should go and fucking kill yourself! Sorry, I think I'm in the wrong place.
My question is, why don't spirit cauldrons go away when they're out of charges? If charges equals 0,
one step at a time.
Making it too complicated.
Now we lost Orban.
Like making them stack.
What?
So the real test is, yeah, this boss is like garbage for us. Terrible. Now we need to see if we're just a shit guild and we take like 90 wipes on Xavius, or if it's just this boss. Xavius at max should be like 25 wipes. It's the exact same as Rogue. 25 wipes. Or else. No, he fucking loves Mister.
Pool party. Let's get in the water.
For the first one.
Okay. Let me take off my jacket. Rolling up them sleeves. Popping
Shit's
that
getting
augment.
serious.
Let's throw down, Snarius. Fucking ride you after I get your mount.